All right, welcome back. Today I'm going to cover just a quick review on the Toptes CT-580. It's a CO detector, checks carbon monoxide levels. This is basically their top of the line model here. They've got another smaller one. It's got a much higher range, but this is going to be their high sensitivity model. This is way more, it's just a much more quality sensor they're using and more robust device. So we're just going to go ahead and hold the power button down for about 3 seconds. Once the welcome comes up, you can let go. As you can see, pretty nice LCD display there. Going through all its tests. It's testing the LCD, light, buzzer, haptic vibration there, and checking our storage. Now the powerful thing about this is not only is it a CO detector, it's actually a data logger as well. So I would recommend this for HVAC techs and homeowners alike. Just the fact that it can run indefinitely. I mean, you can plug in a USB-C port here at the bottom, and you can basically run this thing pretty much year-round. Never have to cut it off, and it'll basically log all your data. So if you have the function here, let's go into event records. Click on the events, alarm records. So now, if you can see it, if I hit the over, it's kind of highlighting. So what you have to do is hold the function button to go deeper into the event. Now you can see it says detail. Press it again. You can see got a limit trigger, max. So all that stuff is stored. If you want to go back, just hit the power button. That brings us back. Hit it back again, back again. And now this is basically just the CO display. Put the unit on real quick. Like I said, this is 0 to 1,000 parts per million. That's the range on the sensor. So the main advantage you're going to get with a device like this is just the fact that most CO detectors, that you just buy from Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever, they're not going to register until they get over, I'm not sure, I think it's maybe over 75 parts per million for over 3 or 4 hours or something. So it has to be time threshold and a part per million threshold that is satisfied before it even goes off. This one shows you parts per million and on the display, and it also, if it exceeds a certain threshold, i.e. if it exceeds 50 parts per million, it'll start actually ringing. And you can set those thresholds. I mean, those are just a preset default, but I can set it to whatever. So it starts ringing at 5 parts per million or 50. But right now it's set 50 to 200. Those are our two thresholds. What I like to do when I'm doing like gas maintenance, you pretty much put it here in right at the combustion zone here. See if you get any readings. Looks good. And then what I'll do is I'll put it actually out near the filter, or just out, just in front of a filter or something. Supply air vent, and just let it run a bit. And you can let it, like I said, you can run it the whole time during the maintenance, and if you get any real warnings, anything over 50 parts per million, you're going to hear the beep. It's going to have an alarm, and you also have a vibration. But not only that, if it's too far for it to hear that, you just go back to your event records by hitting function, and then it'll take you to your data logger, and you can just hit events, and it'll show you any alarms that faulted while you're up here, servicing the unit. It's got the time, date, and all that. It shows you the threshold that was exceeded. Super powerful. I'm definitely going to start recommending this to homeowners, just because I know a lot of times they've got like gas fireplaces and things like that, inserts and furnace, things like that, or just older systems. They might have a concern that their older system might be producing a higher CO or something, so they just want to monitor their CO levels. Or even just if your install is perfect, you still want to have something to monitor it at all times, and something where you can actually check your history and your data on it. So it's That's one thing I really like about this. And like I said, it's got 3 different indications. The lights here, audible, and the vibration, the haptic feedback. Oh yeah, 4, sorry. And it also does a parts per million readout on the display. I really like it. I think Toptes definitely knocked this one out of the park for sure. This is definitely one of the this is definitely the best product they've sent out to me for review. Times 10. Definitely feels more solid than a lot of their other stuff. Way more solid, and just the functionality of it. You can tell they really thought it through. Like I said, I'd recommend this to camper people that you know, camp, cabins, tents, stuff like that. HVAC techs, homeowners, everybody can benefit from this thing. So I hope they're going to probably do really well with this product. I'm going to quickly do a quick demonstration, let you see how the you know, the sound alarm works and the lights indicators, and just how the part per million readout works. It also has a trending graph here, which will let you see how it trends over time, which is really cool. So you can leave it in the room, and if you're doing a maintenance or something, just put it right down next to you. Make sure you're safe. You know, it's crazy, man. It's nice. And for the price point, you can't go wrong with it. Check out the link in the description. It'll have offer code. If you use that code, you'll definitely get a little discount. Appreciate you, Toptes, for sending this out to me. Definitely loving it. It's definitely stays in my bag here. Kitted out. I just keep it just like such. Got the Velcro on the back of it. But yeah, that's how I keep it. And it's a workhorse for sure. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you have any experience with it. Like I said, super reliable. The readouts, I trust them. Yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Alright, so I'm in front of a different unit here, 90% furnace. I'm just going to go ahead and just go ahead and pop this here drain port off of the discharge for the inducer. It's the vent here, exhaust vent. Let's see if we get any hits here. Let's see. Oh, just a little bit of condensate coming up out of there. You don't want too much of that damp air, you know, influencing our sensor. So I'm about 4 inches away from it. Oh yeah, there you go. So it's registering there. See if we can get it past that threshold. Let's see if we can get it past that 50 part per million. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and set our alarm function, alarm settings. Just gonna go ahead and hit my low to, instead of 50, let's do 10. Let's do 4 parts per million. Oops. X that. Let's say 5 parts per million. I just hit OK. Alright, so now we're going to see our low. See it at 5 parts per million, so we should get an alarm now. There we go. So it's just 1 beep every second at 5 parts per million, and then when it gets to 200 parts per million, it'll increase and do a light flash. And like I said, you can see our trending graph. Really cool. And then what we're going to go ahead and do is go back to our event records. We can see hold function, hit detail. That's going to give us our limit 5 parts, triggered at 7 parts per million, lasting 50 seconds. There you go, man. So that's just a quick demo. How it goes off. Let me see if this starts affecting the air here. If I just imagine if there was a hose off, if something, a hose fell off, or a mouse chewed through a hose. Let's see if we get any hits, kind of simulating how it would be if there was a loose hose or compromised hose. Yeah, no hits in the air, no ambient CO. Even in the case anywhere. Okay, yeah, it's good though.